So this is the key points of chapter number 9, class 10. So first one is the reaction that doesn't go to completion and the products formed react to form. The reactants back is called reversible reactions. So we can say this is about the reversible reaction which we have already discussed. यानी ये बता रहा है कि रिवर्सिबल रिएक्शन क्या चीज़ है। तो ये वो रिएक्शन है जो कंप्लीशन की तरफ नहीं जाता। प्रोडक्ट जो बन जाते हैं तो दोबारा फिर वो प्रोडक्ट रिएक्शन में कन्वर्ट हो जाते हैं, यानी कि ये कंप्लीट नहीं होता, तो इसको हम रिवर्सिबल रिएक्शन कहते हैं। सेकेंड वन इज a state of dynamic equilibrium is established when the rate of forward reaction become equal to the rate of reverse reaction. तो state of dynamic equilibrium कब बनता है? जब rate of forward reactions बराबर हो जाए rate of reverse reaction के, यानी कि तो उस समय पे फिर dynamic equilibrium establish हो जाता है। The reversible reaction when reaches the equilibrium stage, no more change in concentration and reactant and product takes place. तो जब रिवर्सिबल रिएक्शन इक्विलिब्रियम की स्टेज की तरफ पहुंच जाता है तो उसके बाद जो रिएक्टेंट्स और प्रोडक्ट्स होते हैं उनकी कंसंट्रेशन में कोई चेंज वाकई नहीं होती, नो मोर चेंज। तो इसके बाद है द रेट एट विच सब्सटेंस रिएक्ट इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू इट्स एक्टिव मास एंड द रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ एक्टिव मासेस ऑफ द reacting substances. Active masses are activity A is directly proportional to the molar concentration. तो बता रहे कि जो वो रेट जिससे एक सब्सटेंस रेट कर जाता है तो वो जो रेट होता है वो डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल होता है, यानी जो एक्टिव मासेस होते हैं, और रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल होता है टू दी प्रोडक्ट ऑफ द एक्टिव सब्सटेंसेस की। अब तो एक्टिव मासेस अगेंस्ट एक्टिविटी ये भी डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल होते हैं टू दी मोलर कंसंट्रेशंस सी। तो नेक्स्ट वन इज इक्विलिब्रियम कांस्टेंट ऑफ द reactant Kc is defined as the ratio of the product of the molar concentration of the product to that of the reactant. So is if A is a very large value of equilibrium constant Kc indicates that the reaction is almost complete. If the Kc value is very small, then the reaction proceeds a little in the forward direction. So ये बता रहे हैं कि इक्विलिब्रियम कांस्टेंट जो केसी है वो क्या चीज़ है। इसके बारे में पहले हम डिस्कस कर चुके हैं, लेकिन दोबारा अगर हम इसको जानना चाहें तो केसी क्या चीज़ है। केसी जो है ना ये जो यानी प्रोडक्ट्स है, प्रोडक्ट्स का जो कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, तो उसकी जो मोलर कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स की जो प्रोडक्ट होती है तो उसका जो रेशो रिएक्टेंट के साथ, उसको हम कैसे कहते हैं। यानी हमने जिस तरह ये बताया था, तो इक्विलिब्रियम कांस्टेंट जो है वो केसी जो है ये क्या होता है, ये प्रोडक्ट ऑफ द रेशियो ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ द कंसंट्रेशन, the product of the molar concentration of the product. This is the product, this is the reactant. So Kc will be equal to the ratio, this is the ratio you can say between the product and reactant. So the ratio of the product of the molar concentration of the product. This is the molar concentration of the product of C and D to that of the reactant, to that of the molar concentration of the reactant A and B. This is called the equilibrium constant. So you can say that a very large value of equilibrium constant indicates that the reaction is almost complete. अगर हमारे पास केसी जो है ना ज़्यादा है, ये जो केसी हमारे पास अगर ये ज़्यादा है, लार्ज है, तो इसका क्या मतलब है? इसका मतलब ये है कि रिएक्शन ऑलमोस्ट कंप्लीट है। और अगर केसी जो वैल्यू है वो वेरी स्मॉल है, तो इसका मतलब द रिएक्शन प्रोसीड अ लिटिल इन द फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन। तो फिर अगर केसी की वैल्यू कम है तो इसका मतलब ये रिएक्शन स्लोली जो है फॉरवर्ड यानी कि प्रोडक्ट की तरफ आ जाएगा इस तरह। सो next one is the equilibrium constant can be used to predict the direction in which chemical system would proceed to acquire the equilibrium state. जो equilibrium constant है उसको हम यूज़ करेंगे जो किसी केमिकल रिएक्शन जो हो रहा होता है कि वो किस डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं, तो उसको मालूम करने के लिए हम इक्विलिब्रियम कांस्टेंट को इस्तेमाल करते हैं। Now we can say next one is exercise. So choose the correct answer from the given options. First one is consider the system water, liquid, in case of reversible reactions to produce water into gas of gas vapor form. So we can say if this is the reaction, the dynamic equilibrium, what will happen? Irreversible reaction stops, so amount of liquid water and water vapor is the same. Amount of liquid water and water vapor is constant. Amount of liquid is minimum. So the correct answer is you can say that the amount of liquid water and water vapor is constant. So option C is the correct answer. Next one is reversible reactions proceed in the reverse direction, forward and reverse direction, more backward, less forward. So you can say that reversible reaction, which is represented by double arrow, so you can say this is proceeds in both forward and reverse direction. This is the correct option, C. The third one is the equilibrium constants. Kc is the sum of the two rate constants, the difference of the two rate constants, the ratio of the two rate constant, the product of the two rate constants. So you can say the equilibrium constant Kc is the correct answer will be the ratio of the two rate constant. So Kc is the ratio of the two rate constants. The fourth one is for the reaction A plus B is equal to C plus D. Kc is equal to, so we can say that this is this one, C and D. So we know that for these reactions, Kc will be equal to the product of the molar concentration of the product to that of the reactant. So this is the product of molar concentration of the product to that of reactant A and B. So we can say that option D is the correct answer. So next one is the for a reaction N2 plus O2 in the reversible reaction to produce 2NO. So we can say if Kc is very small, 10 raised to power minus 30 at 25 degrees Celsius, one can predict that more NO is formed. The forward reactions goes to completion, and option C is the backward reactions goes to completions. more reactants are consumed. So we can say that the if case is small like this, so we can say that in this case the reaction will go in the forward direction, and this reaction will go in the forward directions, NO, more NO will be formed. So we can say that more NO is formed. This is the correct answer. Number 6 is the unit of Kc for the following system is PCl5, PCl3 plus Cl2. So the unit we can say this is mole square per liter square. This is liter per mole, so mole per liter square. We can say D is mole per cubic decimeter. So we can say that option D is the correct. 7 molecules of chlorine don't decompose into atomic chlorine Cl2 into 2Cl. This reaction, this is because Kc of this reaction is we can say very large, very small, 0 and 1. So molecules of chlorine we can say does not decompose into atomic chlorine. Don't decompose into atomic number. So Cl2 is 2Cl, and we can say that if this is not formed from by decomposing chlorine, so because Kc will be very large, very small, 0 and 1, so we can say this D is the correct answer. How much reaction is complete when Kc is 1? So we can say that 10%, 25, 50 and 100. So we can say if when Kc is 1, we can say that 100% of the reaction will be completed. Now next one is write short answer to the following questions. Give the expression for Kc for the following reversible reactions. So we can say this is N2 plus H2 to produce 2 HNO3. The number B is H2 plus C2. So we can say that expression for Kc for this are already present in, we have discussed already. So if we take this one example, so for this Kc will be, Kc will be equal to NH3 whole square divided by N2 and H2 whole 3. So this is the Kc for reaction A. Similarly for the reaction B will be the product of this molar concentration to that of reactant, and for C the product of this to this. So next one is define the law of mass action. So we have discussed in the previous video. Write down the units of Kc, what are reversible and irreversible reactions, what is dynamic energy. So for this see previous video. So we can say that write long answer for the following questions. What is the importance of equilibrium constant? Write down the condition necessary for equilibrium. What is equilibrium constant? Explain its units. So these are long questions which we have already learned in the previous lecture. So in the next video, in the next lecture, we will discuss about the acid, bases and salts. So thanks for watching.